I am Julie Jernigan, and I did my cultural exposure assignment on Jewish Americans. There are many customs, practices, and behaviors of the Jewish Americans. One is eating kosher foods, which is only certain mammals are allowed to be eaten, and they are prepared in a certain way. Kosher follows Jewish laws. One of their holidays is Rosh Hashanah, which is the Jewish New Year. It's a holiday observed with festive meals and a day spent in prayer or quiet meditation. They also have bar and bat mitzvah when young teens come of age. They attend religious services at a synagogue or temple. They participate in a Seder, which is a festive meal part of Passover. Shabbat is every Friday evening from sunset until sunset on Saturday evening. This is their church service. It's a day of rest for the Jewish people and time with their families. They also usually serve challah bread on Shabbat. The menorah is part of Hanukkah during December, which a candelabra is used to mark the 8 days of Hanukkah. Patterns of immigration. In the century spanning the years of 1820 to 1924, an increasingly steady flow of Jews made their way to America. But they faced many economic hardship, persecution, and a great deal of social and political upheavals of the 19th century. Millions of Jews left their towns and villages and embarked on their journey to America. Between 1881 and 1924, migration shifted from Central Europe eastward, and over 500,000 European Jews came over to America. This is over historical and current oppression. 93% of Jewish Americans say there is at least some anti-Semitism in the U.S. today. Many Jews are feeling less safe due to experience with anti-Semitism in the past 12 months, such as seeing anti-Semitic graffiti or vandalism, experiencing online harassment, or hearing anti-Semitic comments. Present-day Jews say there is more anti-Semitism in the U.S. today than there was 5 years ago. Back in the 1940s, oppression of Jews was through the Nazis. They wanted to completely exclude Jews from everyday life. The Nazi regime brutally oppressed and persecuted the Jewish people. I had the privilege of attending a Shabbat at the Congregation Jewish Community North on Friday, April 11th, 2025 at 7:15 p.m. It happened to be Passover, so it was perfect timing. The rabbi's message to the congregation was about the upcoming Passover celebration that was beginning the next morning. I learned that Passover was a time for Jews to connect with their history, past sufferings, and those oppressed today. He talked about Seder and retold the story of the liberation of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. 3 things that I learned is the rabbi is similar to the pastor of a Protestant church. A temple is a place of worship. The foundation of all Jewish beliefs, practices, and scholarship is the Torah, known as the 5 books of Moses. So the Torah is similar to the Bible. Seder is a ritual feast celebrated during the first 2 nights at Passover. The 2 counseling theories effective for Jewish Americans are psychodynamic, which is the major one, and existential. Sigmund Freud happens to be an Austrian Jew and the father of psychoanalysis. Psychotherapy encourages us to explore our inner lives and make an effort to improve our mental health and relationships. Judaism focuses on Jewish ethical teachings such as improving our mental health and relationships with justice, compassion, and the importance of relationships. Existential therapy focuses on finding meaning in life even in the face of suffering. Irvin Yalom is another Jewish psychiatrist who made significant contributions with his work on existential and group therapy. It is vital for counselors to develop understanding of the Jewish traditions and practices. In an effort to provide culturally responsive services to clients from Jewish communities, a professional counselor needs an understanding of what it means to be Jewish. They need to understand the traditions of Judaism, like their dietary laws and keeping kosher, when they celebrate the Sabbath. Also, knowledge of Orthodoxy as a specific group within the Jewish community. They also need to know that there is major depressive disorder among the Jews, more than any other disorder. And working with a Jewish client requires consideration of the community and the family. The impact of the cultural event that I attended, I immediately felt welcome as I entered the temple. The congregation at Congregation Jewish Community North values diversity and inclusivity, welcoming people of all backgrounds. I was excited to get to participate in a Passover service. I felt a historical connection and shared tradition while reflecting on the current injustices. It was such an appropriate service to attend while in my multicultural class. It was also such a perfect service to attend while taking this class since it symbolizes the triumph of freedom over oppression. Thank you.